Hello everyone and welcome to the Crypto Session Brief. We're on Thursday the 14th of July 2022. Diving into these crypto markets, where we are pretty much at the same levels that we were trading at across all four of these markets at this point yesterday. How do I know that? Because the levels I've just put in for the session brief, which I've just posted inside the X chat, are identical to what I had on yesterday. And in fact, the price of BTC is pretty much ticking around about almost the same point, which is quite rare. Interestingly, there has been some movement in between yesterday and now, and that was caused by the US CPI print, 9.1%. You will have seen the headlines by now, I'm sure. If you haven't, of course, check them out. And I also check out my European session brief this morning because I went into quite a bit of detail on the reading, what occurred, the confusion around yesterday's price action, and what we could expect from here. I'm still short bias on risk assets, particularly equities. I still think that markets are being a little bit silly by looking at next year's potential loosening, because right now we're in the midst of the fastest tightening program by the Fed since forever, pretty much. So I think still being short equities, short risk in general. That's of course cryptos. Long US dollar, which of course doesn't favor cryptos either, is the play at the moment, at least from a macro perspective. And let's just dive into some of the technicals and where we're at. Pretty much Ripple has been relatively range bound now for the best part of a month. You can see here going 2 weeks, I would say, going all the way back to the start of July. Haven't really broken out of the range to the upside at 0.3345, and then we've got that downside support coming in just below the 30 cents handle. Litecoin, although has been threatening to break lower, as you can see here, we've been rejecting off what is now quite an important descending trend line overhead. Every time we've come into that rejection, you can see just over the past few hours of trading, coming into the 50 cents handle and being able to reject off that 50 handle, which is quite important, and then move down into the $40 handle. Could be more likely from here after that 50 rejection, and of course the downside bias resumes. Ethereum putting that big double bottom around the 1000 handle. That was just over the past day of trading. That came off the US CPI print. As you can see, once again, finding a really important and nice bounce off the 1000 handle Ethereum there. So there's a clear bids in at this 1000 handle. That could be troublesome if that level gets wiped out. You can imagine there's a lot of stops just below that, probably some leverage as well. So you might see a move exasperated down into 880. Last but not least, Bitcoin. Bitcoin has also been trying to move higher, tried to reclaim that trend line, and then again rejection off that. So anytime there's been a rally, it's been being sold. And again, just over the past few hours of trading, you can see that move to the downside back below to 20,000. So that 20,000 just not being accepted by the sellers at the moment for a move higher above that. Last time we did get above that, we did see a rally up into the 22,000s, but once again, that was sold. I'm just wondering here, is that now an important lower high that we've just put in there? And are we going to be set for a move lower, maybe test that low from yesterday, and then move down into the 17,650 area from there? That's it from mine for my thoughts on the crypto brief for today. I'll see you all inside the chat room. Until next time, all the best with your trading and bye for now.